It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Atlanta Hawks. For Atlanta, it's been all about winning games right now. They've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong. They've got to be pleased. Tonight, two teams that have had great success, the kind of battle that could have future ramifications. Kenny, these teams may have to play each other again down the road in the playoffs. How can they set the tone here?
Oh, send a message. Even if you got to write it and give it to the ball boy to take down to the other bench, you send that message that we're here to play, and this is how it's going to be today, tomorrow, and in the future.
And as a player, you look forward to these matchups, Ernie, because as a team, you learn where you guys stand against the best.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The Star-Spangled Banner, sung by musical artist Linda Lynn. Welcome, everyone, to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta. Last year was a lopsided affair as they were able to take all 4 games in the series, earning the sweep.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
And in the early part of the season, Steve, talk about establishing chemistry as a team.
Well, a lot of times there's new players, new faces, so you want to get a chance to play with those guys in an NBA game. Practice, preseason, it's just not the same. But having that chemistry and early getting that chemistry going, you are chomping at the bit to get the season started. And usually game 1 is when it starts.
You may have the same roster, but it's always a different team, correct in that assessment?
Yep, kind of like the first day of school.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. They've got Whiteside, Allen Crabbe out there with Elfrid Payton, and it's Prince in at the small forward position.
And you know, normally when you look at a guy like Whiteside with the field goal percentage and all, you think it's all about dunks. But I tell you what, he's improved his entire repertoire of scoring options near the rim. And now he's even showing that he can step out and knock down that little face-up 15-footer.
And so here's Cleveland. Kept alive. Kicks it out to James. There's the screen. Here's Baldwin. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
So many things you could single out about the game of LeBron James, but Steve, his finishing is absolutely amazing.
I totally agree. A guy that can go both ways with both hands, not just a dunker. He has great touch around the rim, the ability to play through contact. He has collected more and ones over his career than any of his contemporaries.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. This is the first meeting of the year between these two teams, but he said those guys are tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet on defense and do our best to deny penetration. We'll see who comes out on top, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Attacking on the interior, I like that attitude.
Pass to Baldwin. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Love has it in the corner. Now here's Shumpert, guarded closely. Clock at 4. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Kicks to Payton. There's a good screen. The 3. Drills the three-pointer. Payton's got 5 points so far.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
LeBron kicks to Love. Snatched away. Payton outside. Here's Crabbe. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Crabbe's got his first bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
It's a pick by Love. Baldwin the pass to Love. And Whiteside sends it back. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Crabbe. Cavaliers with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
It's one thing to play inspired defense in that situation, but to get in that kind of offensive rhythm away from home, phenomenal.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. Pass to Prince. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge. Having a good, efficient start to this game offensively. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Payton kicks to Whiteside. That shot, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Love dishes to Shumpert. Love with the screen for Shumpert. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. He used that pick to perfection. He has 7. Hawks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Payton passes to Crabbe. The dish to Payton. From deep. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. There's the pick. Prince against James. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's Love from the arc. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Pistons.
And the difference on that night is their ability to knock down triples.
What they did, they made a serious effort to generate good shots along the perimeter. Extremely accurate. What a valuable asset to the offense, having a big with that kind of range.
Feeds it to LeBron. To the paint, off the pick. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Makes it off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's stolen. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity over LeBron. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Baldwin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now here's LeBron, another key contributor in that nice win against Oklahoma City.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
And here is Peyton. Right side a screen. He feeds it to Peyton. They set the screen. Passes it to Prince. Right side sets the pick for Prince.
Oh, no, he didn't.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Shumpert after the basket by Atlanta. On the wing, Shumpert. And here's Love for three. That one, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way.
Lacking confidence right now in his offense. He's been shaky all period.
Right side inside. He's guarded by Love. That one misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
The pass to Baldwin. There's a screen. And Love has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to James. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
Keeping his head on a swivel, LeBron locates the open man. The Cleveland Cavaliers are one of the top offensive teams in this league. They make threes, they get dunks and layups. They make them all at a high level.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. LeBron kicks to Baldwin. From the arc. And LeBron throws it down.
Overpowering. LeBron impacts every facet of the game.
Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. You think about the Cavaliers scoring from long range and inside, Steve, they're pretty good from mid-range too.
You know, they have 2 elite shot creators able to hit the dribble pull-up when all else fails, get them the ball, and pretty much get out of the way.
So both teams making some changes here. Schroeder dishes to Baines. They set the pick. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Hawks lead by 3. Rubio, the pass to LeBron. And they double him up with LeBron. And there's the feed to Rose. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Rose has got his first points in this one.
And Rose always looking for his offense, and why not? He can put up points in a hurry.
Schroeder kicks it to Bazemore. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Howard can't hit. Atlanta leading by 4. Bazemore with it. Last time out he had 13 points. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for Atlanta.
And they were focused on spreading the floor and getting good looks from three-point range. That was the key to their offense. They put in a lot of work on the perimeter.
Down low, Bosh. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
How about the awareness there from James? I like the fact that he sets the floor for his teammates.
The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. Free throw, no good for Bosh. Well, Steve, you were such a great shooter over the course of your terrific career. Is that something that just came naturally to you? Was it learning the right technique early on, or was it just repetition?
You know, Kevin, started off in high school. I was a big George Gervin fan, so I had my elbows out trying to shoot like him. Got to Michigan State, and Judd Heathcote had his little ruler making my elbow get in. And he had this thing called ready shoot. I did that over and over and over. So I would say, naturally, I was pretty good, but it was repetition and a guy like Judd Heathcote making me a good shooter into a better shooter. And then plus, I played with Tim Duncan and David Robinson one year. You're talking about wide open looks. I led the league in three-point shooting because of those guys.
Here's Bazemore following the basket by LeBron.
That athlete, way up there. Kent Bazemore, very limber, attacking the rim. He's an athlete.
Now James. He's got 13. He kicks it to Bosch. Here's Rubio. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. The Cavaliers, number 1.
It's the hallmark of a strong defensive team. When you can keep your opponents to such a low point total, it shows you are setting the pace.
The Hawks leading by 4. Grant dishes to Bazemore. Pass to Schroeder. Inside. It's tipped. Howard with the steal. Rubio against Grant. LeBron James on the wing. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
I just love how Bosch has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
And Baines kicks to Grant. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's the screen. Dishes it to Bazemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Schroeder. And it's sent back by Howard.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions. And Howard's still a presence down low.
The chosen one, he's checked in for Cleveland. Cavaliers trailing. Now here's Rose. And it's Bosch in the corner. Down low. Pulls up. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Bosch.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Unloads from 9. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And Schroeder, undaunted inside, took the defense head on and made the tough shot.
Here's Rubio. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Right back after this break. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Hot right out of the gate, generating some early confidence and building on that lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Kent Bazemore. JaMychal Green is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Grant in at the 2. Bazemore inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Howard.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range. Kent Bazemore, a 6'5" wing, with a almost 7-foot wingspan. That gives him some versatility. Able to defend 1 through 3.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Grant outside. With the floater, they get the rebound. He dishes it to Bazemore. Good on the three-point shot. Bazemore's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Hawks. Outside Bosch. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot.
But he gets it back. Bazemore inside the three-point line. Here's Green. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Cavaliers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Hawks, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And I think for the Hawks, and you think we underestimated these guys. I mean, no one was suspecting they were going to be a team to be reckoned with, and all of a sudden now, they're looking like contenders.
I think the reason is they're working together. The game plan maximizes what they can do, given the talent they have.
Here's Schroeder. No good on the triple. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Bosch. Fires from deep. That doesn't go either for Bosch.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
That one goes in, and it's a three-point Cavalier lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Grant kicks to Green. Grant the pass to Green. Now the dish to Bazemore. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And right there, a little miscommunication on that pass.
Baldwin, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Atlanta also making some changes here. Whiteside comes in for Aaron Baines, and it's Alan Crabb in for Jaren Grant. The Hawks trail by 3. Crabb dishes to Bazemore. Kicks to Schroeder. Green, the screen. Off the pick. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And it's 7 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Great concentration to knock that down with the defender closing out. Dennis has no conscience.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this.
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible.
Kevin, what kind of confidence do you have to even try something like that?
It takes a lot of guts. You're right. He's got him, though. He has got him.
To pull something like that off is just insane. He really showed off his athleticism there.
Here's Whiteside, and it's sent back by Bosch. Fast break. Here we go.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Schroeder. He has 7. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. And Cleveland the other way now.
But I'll tell you, he's got nothing here in the second quarter after just one made shot in the first.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Bosch inside. Whiteside's there. Pass to Baldwin. Rubio outside to the left wing. On the clock. A shot. Baldwin can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside a screen. Kicks to Crabb. The Hawks again can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Atlanta's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Here's the screen. Whiteside inside. He's covered by Bosch. Shot clock at 5. They get it again. Here's Whiteside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Well, with Whiteside, no matter what he is doing, he is always setting the tone the way he goes about defending the rim. It's like he's taking it personally that these guys are not going to score on.
And you know what? He's a tone setter defensively. He gives his group confidence when he's on the floor. And, you know, teams are starting to realize you simply do not go at Whiteside. The block numbers might be down, but his defensive impact is as high as ever.
To the inside, here's Love, and Love throws it down.
Look at him rising above the defense. Kevin Love with the statement finish.
The Hawks trail by 7. Payton passes to Whiteside. Crabbe kicks to Payton. It's good from long range. Payton's got 8 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
They set the pick. Here's Baldwin. He's got 8. To the wing right side. Over Whiteside. Rebound by the Hawks. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, just think what's happening here. He hasn't found his groove, yet they still hold the lead.
11 feet away. Count it. 7 points in the game. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Baldwin, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Covered by Payton. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Hawks trail by 4. Feeds to Crabbe. Tries from 10, in Atlanta again with the bucket. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Love the pass to Baldwin. Passes it to the chosen one. 5 on the clock. Here's Shumpert. And Shumpert slams it in.
The vision of Love, the willingness to make the extra pass, just more reasons why he's so dangerous in this offense.
Atlanta's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Right side a screen. It's stolen. Now Cleveland moving it up. Shumpert with the ball. The three-pointer no good. The Hawks trail by 4. Payton outside. The pass to Crabbe. He feeds it to Whiteside. And the Hawks getting another basket right there. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And Love has it in the corner. To the left side wing. Here's Baldwin. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Payton outside. Prince outside. Right side a screen. Shot from 12. That one a little long.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 12. Pass to the chosen one. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Payton with some nice D.
And you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
Certainly not the high percentage look, but we don't know what the game plan is calling for. That might be it.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Prince. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And, Steve, it seems like the league is going more up-tempo, more offense, better flow. What makes the biggest difference to a team, in your opinion, as far as unlocking a great scoring potential?
I think when you have guys that can go up and down, and you have 5 guys that understands the game, high basketball IQ, versatility. Let's take the Golden State Warriors. Let's take the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have 4 or 5 different guys that can lead them in scoring, lead them in assists, and lead them in rebounding. That makes the game fun to watch.
Best teams are always like that, though, aren't they? Got a lot of different ways to hit you.
Yes, and versatility. They can play small, they can play big, they can slow down, they can win on the defensive end, or they can win on the offensive end. And Kevin Love has feasted on the open looks he gets in Cleveland. He's become a high-volume three-point shooter.
And over the course of his career, Kevin Love has made a steady increase in his number of three-point attempts.
His rookie season, can you believe it? He made just 2 triples the whole season. Now he makes over 2 a game, and for a power forward, his jump shot is pretty.
The Hawks working the ball around. Prince up top, covered by LeBron. Excellent D from Howard.
When you miss a lay-in, it sort of sucks the energy out of your team.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Rose. Back to Love. In the corner, it's James. It's a pick by Love. Off the screen, and the dunk by Love.
A more physical player than he's given credit for. Love finishing through contact, plus going to the line. And it's easy to see why LeBron James wanted Kevin Love in Cleveland. Both of them multi-skilled, multi-talented, and both have extremely high basketball IQs for the game.
And it seems like Kevin Love's game really fits alongside LeBron's.
It does. A great outlet passer, setting up LeBron on a lot of breakaways. And on the offensive end, he can space the floor and create second chance opportunities.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. 9 points in the game so far. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Rose kicks to Love. And stolen by Prince. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. And the rejection by Love. The Cavaliers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Grant. Connects on the 17-footer. Now Cleveland shooting it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter. Covered by Payton. James outside. And James throws it down hard.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
It's Prince on the wing. 34 seconds left in the first half.
And working Kevin themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
And that one falls to Prince.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Elfrid Payton. Now, Smitty, you look at Coach Bud, Mike Budenholzer of the Hawks. You got to love the equal opportunity offensive style he employs.
Yes, right out of the San Antonio Spurs playbook. A lot of passing. They talk about we want to get a great shot, not a good shot. Unselfish basketball.
Here's LeBron. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
As good as LeBron is at drawing fouls, still only a career 75% free throw shooter. Boy, what if he could raise that average?
The Cavaliers have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. The first free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for LeBron. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Rose against Schroeder. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Cleveland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, it's what LeBron does. Overpowers you with his strength, overwhelms you with his athleticism, but more than that, he beats you down mentally. Very few guys in the history of the league can do the kinds of things we saw him do in the first half. But I used to do it. What? I didn't hear what you said, Ernie.
Talk to me, Kenny. How did you think Atlanta played?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that is just about going to wrap it up as the second half is moments away. Down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew.
The second half just about to get going here. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could, and boy, was he throwing it down hard.
I'm sure the D will improve from this point on, and because of that, he needs to up the ante in his attacks to the rim, too.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Baldwin. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half.
So difficult to stick with LeBron cutting off the pick and roll, one of his bread and butter moves.
Payton kicks to Whiteside. They set the pick. There's the feed to Payton. Pass to Whiteside. Dishes it to Craig. Looking for Payton, he gets it there. And the baseline jumper, no good. Cleveland leading by 9. Shumpert in the corner. Here's Baldwin. Back to Shumpert, just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Payton. The Hawks trail by 9. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
A very disappointing start to this half. 3 attempts with nothing to show for it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Crabbe from long range. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They can't buy one right now. 0 for 4 already to start the third.
Covered by Peyton. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. 13 points for Kevin Love.
He's got a great sense of space and where to be. It helps Love rebound and also score around the rim.
Peyton dishes to Prince. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert. And even at this level of basketball, players are still developing their ability to handle and finish with their offhand. What was that process, Steve, like for you?
I think when you start to look at basketball, if you're a right-handed player, coaches always will talk defensively, push him left. And most of the times you're going to get pushed to your offhand. And if you're starting to make the team pay with your offhand, then they'll play you more honest. And then you have advantage because you can go right or left. But when teams and defenders understand you can't go to your offhand, that's the way you're going. So the more you can work on that left hand, if you're right-handed, that makes the defense more honest.
Was that a career-long thing for you? Did it take you the length, or was it something that you established early in your career and just kind of carried through your many years in the league?
It was pretty good because I worked on it, Kevin, but I would think I was probably still about 70-30, maybe 60-40. The guys that are 50-50, when you, no matter where you push them and they can make plays, a guy that I look at, Mike Conley, his floaters left and right is no different. It's hard to guard guys like that.
A 3-ball. Rebound by the Hawks. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. No good from Peyton. Cleveland leading by 8. Baldwin the pass to Love. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. From deep, Prince. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And here is James. He's got 19. Baldwin kicks to LeBron. Cleveland moving the ball around. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Whiteside. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Now it's just a 3-point Cavalier lead. Prince against James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We see a chart here for the shooting performance so far for James.
You know, I doubt they came into this game thinking they would be doing this much damage from mid-range, but you have to give them credit for being able to see what is available in their offense and then exploit the weakness of the D. To be successful in this league, you have to be flexible, and they've done a great job of that so far.
Whiteside kicks to Crabbe. They set the screen. Prince with it. He's got 13. And stolen by James. Now Bosch. Passes it to Baldwin. Back to Bosch. He kicks it to Shumpert. Tries to snap the cold streak. And Bosch with the lay-in. Bosch has got 9 points.
Good look by Shumpert. Right on the money.
Peyton kicks to Whiteside. Now here's Peyton. He's got 11. Whiteside, a screen on Rubio. Crabbe in the corner. Second shot opportunity. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. While we have a moment, let's now take a look at the top shot blockers in the NBA. Number 5 is Hassan Whiteside.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. He's off on the first. The chosen one, he's checked in for Cleveland. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Bosh, the screen. Rubio in the corner. There's the pass to Baldwin. Here's Bosh. And that one hits back iron.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
There's Crabbe with a 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Shumpert. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Rubio against Payton. Bosh, a screen on Payton. Rubio dishes to Bosh. And stolen by Whiteside. Kicks it to Crabbe. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Shumpert with some nice D.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this lead. He's been off all night.
To the right side. Here's Baldwin. 14 points for him.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here is Payton. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
There's the pick. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Payton. Averaging 12 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Cleveland. Rose comes in for Shumpert. That one is no good. The Hawks trail by 8. Bazemore with it. He has 7. Looking to end the drought. Second chance shot, and Green puts it in.
Quick off the floor for these offensive rebounds. Green's 7'2" wingspan. It helps him snatch them.
Pass to the chosen one. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Baines. He's guarded by Howard. Bazemore for 3. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Cleveland leading by 8. Now Rose. And Howard has it in the corner. They get a hand on it. Grant outside. Pulls from the top of the key. Here's Baines. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Hits the jumper in space. Schroeder's got 9.
Nice recognition by Schroeder. Loving the mid-range. Just taking what the defense allows.
Grant against Rubio. Over to the wing. He dishes it to Rose. Clock at 6. Back to Rubio. Here's the chosen one. Off the mark and a bad shot there. The Hawks trail by 6. Schroeder outside. Rubio against Grant. Here's Howard. Atlanta with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Grant outside. Now here's Bazemore. Tight defense on him.
You know, he was undrafted out of Old Dominion. Ken Bazemore has come a long way. Didn't get much run his first few years in the league, but now he's an impact player.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The free throw dropped for Bazemore.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And so Bazemore nails both of them. Now here's Rose. And Howard has it in the corner. Right side Rose. Goes back up. And Baines pulls it down.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Bazemore for 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You heard a lot of legends saying Dwight Howard should dominate in the post. I think he still can on the defensive end, not so much on the offensive end. You have to credit the pinpoint pass for making that play possible.
With the pass.
The Hawks trail by 6. Schroeder kicks to Baines. The dish to Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. No good there. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
You know, Steve, even at his peak, Dwight Howard probably dominated more with force than with finesse, perhaps.
You're so correct. He dominated with defense, rebounding, and finishing with power. That was enough to make him a superstar. He's never been the most skilled offensively. He hasn't needed to be.
There's 1:38 left in the third. Schroeder passes to Grant. Feeds it to Bazemore. Inside, Baines. A good finish at the rack off the slick feeds. Baines has got his second bucket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it out game.
And Love has it in the corner, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
.116 left in the third quarter. Here's Grant. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Baines, and it's sent back by Howard. He's covered by Grant. It's a pick by Love. Stolen by Grant. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. This is his first free throw of the game.
You gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. And so he hits both.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
It's a pick by Love. He's covered by Grant. The feed to Howard. Cleveland moving it around. 5 on the clock. LeBron dishes to Howard. It's stolen by Green. Schroeder against Rose. It's stolen by Rose. He feeds it to Love. 2 on the clock. He lays it in.
Love's got 15 points.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
Flip mode. 9-7. Bust a bus. Hot. Flip mode.
Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Let's be the one that just plays harder. Keep playing through it. Keep playing. Keep playing our game. Here we go.
Mike Budenholzer laying it down to his good team, asking a little bit more from the energy standpoint, more effort from his guys.
Yeah, and I think he sees an opportunity for them to try and make a move here. Doesn't want to let that pass by.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Dennis Schroeder. Jermichael Green is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Elfrid Payton, and it's Baines in at the 5. Love with a wide open look. Again, Love missing.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Payton. A second chance effort. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Flat-out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
Cavaliers leading. And here's Rose. Pass to Love. Covered by Payton. Dishes to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. And the shot no good, a bit short. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To take the lead, Bazemore gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Adding to the variety of ways in which he can hurt you, Bazemore trying to become a complete scorer on all 3 levels.
It's stolen by Green. Schroeder kicks it to Bazemore. Baines inside, working on Love. Here's Payton. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down hard.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lanes, but his speed and power still went out.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Baines. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Love. From deep 3-point range, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Baldwin, who's checked in for Dwight Howard. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Whiteside's checked in for Aaron Baines. Hawks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Right side a screen. Schroeder kicks to Green. Now here's Bazemore, covered by LeBron. Here's Whiteside, and that's going to be a travel.
That can happen when the energy gets turned up, the stakes gets raised, bad miscue.
Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Baldwin. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Hawks trailing. Schroeder kicks to Whiteside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
At the line of the Hawks, number 20.
The first one falls.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so he hits both.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
James outside. Love with the screen for James. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The Hawks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Grab the pass to Whiteside. There's a good screen. The 11-footer. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent him, GA, from converting that one.
He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league, and he demonstrated why right there. Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
Hawks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Crabbe kicks to Whiteside. Passes it to Schroeder. Poked away. 6 to shoot. Now Cleveland moving it up. And that one's good. Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
And they double up Whiteside. Whiteside a screen. Here's Crabbe. Got a piece of it. The second chance effort.
With Shumpert's athleticism, he can bother the shooter.
Up against Whiteside. James outside. Back to Love. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
You know, he's strong. He's a gifted big man with a high basketball IQ. That's Kevin Love.
And the pass to Schroeder. Here's Whiteside. The baseline jumper goes down.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
And Love has it in the corner. Here's Baldwin. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Baldwin. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Crabbe kicks to Prince. Pass to Schroeder. Down low. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist by Schroeder. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
There's the pick. In the corner, it's James. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The drive by Schroeder. And Dennis Schroeder, very slippery with the ball in his hand.
Oh, yo, you see the quickness, Kevin. He can get wherever he wants on the court. It's all about finishing when he gets in there. Dennis Schroeder out of Germany, a scoring-minded point guard. We know that. Started his career backing up Jeff Teague. Last season, though, the Hawks handed Schroeder the keys.
The first free throw is good.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Baldwin. Shumpert in the corner. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 3. There's the screen. Prince outside and stolen by James. Here we go, all alone. It's stolen by Schroeder. Lets it go from 14. Another shot, count it, and the foul. It's on LeBron James.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And the Hawks see Schroeder as their starting point guard of the future.
And they're not the only one who likes him. A lot of other GMs picking up the phone wondering if the Hawks might be willing to include him in a trade.
In the corner, it's James. Five to shoot. That's a pick by Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. The Hawks have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. They set the pick. Love against Whiteside. He kicks it to Schroeder to take the lead. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
Here's Baldwin. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Baldwin's got 13 points in the second half.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. And that's why his number keeps getting called. Awfully hard to get back into the game when one of your key... That's what I'm talking about. That was nice. The power, body control. LeBron finishes through contact as well as anyone we've seen.
Trapp kicks it over to Schroeder. It's Prince on the wing. Shoots a 3. That shot misses. Good D by James. Inside.
And just building on to the lead, extending it, trying their best to put this one away.
You sense the game has a number of ways it can go. All you can do is your very best at that moment.
Right side a screen. Crab kicks to Whiteside. Crab in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
LeBron James on the wing, and James throws it down.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Schroeder with the ball. And good that time. Schroeder's got 4 points this quarter.
I can tell you, he picked a tough time to start struggling. Only 1 of 6 from the field here in the fourth quarter.
To the inside. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
James outside. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Cram. From past the arc. They get it again. Here's Whiteside. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And the presence of Whiteside
in the paint. Really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Cleveland moving it around. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 3. 1:35 left to play in the final quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
James outside. And there's the foul. And it's on Dorian Prince. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta on D. LeBron kicks to Love. And Love throws it down.
Very comfortable coming up with the big bucket. Love has been the go-to guy.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Schroeder kicks to Whiteside. Off the left rim and out. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Now James. To the middle. Shot clock at 6.
The defense keeping its attention on LeBron. He hits the roller in stride.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count!
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
Yes, and you're watching. Even this late in the game, they're still making plays. You got to love watching it.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And this huddle up about 2 things, the quick shot and then the quick foul.
And you're right. And if they do get the bucket, you love to foul someone who isn't automatic from the line. That would take good denial of the ball on the inbounds.
The drive by Love and the dunk by Love.
You let Kevin Love get it going, he can rack them up quickly.
Kicks it to Whiteside. There's Schroeder. And the 3 off target. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what did you work on this offseason and add to your game?
Just wanted to come in this season more complete basketball player. Playing inside, playing outside, coming off pick and roll, shooting, and also making plays for my teammates, which I love to do. And it's good to get a great win on our home floor versus a very, very good team.
Great effort tonight, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports.
We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.